Okay, so if I recall, I mentioned in the previous video that there was another match where I twinned with Lydia. I basically got rid of that match because it really wasn't all that great. Like, there was one cool moment at the end, which I probably could have kept, but it wasn't that cool. And the rest of the video was me just screwing up continuously, which is what led to the cool moment, because I was making up for it. So instead, I'm going to be uploading this match right now, which is because it has lots of interesting moments and also something that I'm probably slow on, but, you know, could be new for some of you. Right here, this is one decently interesting part. I'm cornered by two players that I can't barely see until they start shooting at me, and I handled myself pretty well, I think. But you can see that I had poor aim with the slosher right here, which is why I missed the second player. Now right here, you see the enemy with the Rainmaker. I had no idea that shortcut up there even existed. That was a first for me in Rainmaker on Museum. And like, there was never an ally who used that shortcut, or an enemy that used the shortcut. That was the very first time I ever saw that. So, I'm warning you, when you play Rainmaker on Museum, beware. Also, I had no idea where that roller came from. Seemed like she literally popped out of nowhere. Anyway, now that I saw that shortcut, I spent a good majority of the match trying to do it myself, which was probably not wise, because, well, maybe it was wise, who knows. It seems to be a decently good shortcut. Right here, though, I completely, utterly failed. Swim speed up would have helped a lot. Especially because all the enemies were splatted. Really, every time you play on Rainmaker, it's really worth thinking about investing to run speed up or swim speed up. Depends on the map. Bad move right here. Really should not have super jumped back to where all the enemies were. As far as the sloshers are concerned, I'm making a tip video for it very soon, and that was a use of super jump. As far as the sloshers are concerned, my favorite one is probably the soda slosher. I like the combination with the Inkzuka and the bomb it has. Surprisingly enough, I don't really like the deco variant that I'm using right here, even though it has a Kraken. Mostly because I don't know how to use splash wall with the buckets. Like right here, what the hell is the point of this splash wall? Also, as far as the sloshers are concerned, I'm not too used to how their attack works, which is a bit problematic, but it's not that I don't enjoy it. I just prefer the soda slosher vastly more. I'm harassing the enemies right here. It worked out fairly decently. I have the passage ready for my ally right here, who does use it, which is great. The splash wall was probably at its most useful right there, where I completely blocked the way of the opponents, and it was enough to give us the advantage. It was quite important. However, they're aware of the shortcut too, and now we have to defend ourselves. Quite important too, because there are only two of us. Yeah, see right here, this is where like it showcases how poor of a aim I have with the weapon. The buckets, specifically. I mean, I have more range than I would with my Octobrush, but with the Octobrush I would probably like be more confident as I get closer, or be evasive as I get closer, something like that. Anyway, the enemy got back the advantage by only 3 points, and all because of that shortcut. So obviously we have to bring the Rainmaker all the way back to do that shortcut again. And we're all 3 of us together, but then the Rainmaker player decides to go on the spinner over there. I'm not sure why. My Kraken's almost ready, however, which means I'll be able to bust some squid heads. But Inkzuka, I activated Kraken seemingly a bit too early. Everyone's splatted, but unfortunately I don't catch the Rainmaker in time. If I had reached that platform or indentation, building part, whatever that is, at the right moment, I would have definitely gotten the advantage. Swim speed up would have helped a lot. Unfortunately, the Disruptor hit me and all the enemies were shooting at me, so it did not work out. Only 50 seconds left for us to get back the advantage. This is not impossible, but these enemies are really, really good. Not very bad, and I'm playing with a really bad weapon. I'm playing really badly with this weapon. That's what I'm doing. Because this was like the first times I ever used a slosher. I really just kind of dropped that weapon for the splat lanes as it came out originally, just because I enjoyed them more. But they're not bad weapons. I'm just not very good with them. You guys will see at the final results screen. Incidentally, I have many more matches where I use these weapons, so you guys will see those later. Yeah, so basically Inkzuka seals our defeat. Just unlucky, my curse. We could have done a last ditch move right there, but everyone splatted. So yeah, I did a come on out of frustration, but it was a good match. Really close. And if I had known about that shortcut from the beginning, things would not have turned out this way. Nikki did really poorly. Only one splat. Jeez. Well, whatever the case, hope you've all enjoyed this video and hope you have a nice day. Bye-bye.